Hi, my name is Ravi. I was working on this Toyota Corolla Hybrid 2015 made car. Customer complaint is when this car parked under the sun 2-3 hours or park this car in the cold weather situation. So it get start, but he get low accelerator response and sometimes low power. This problem comes time to time, but sometimes car drive fine, but sometimes he get that low power situation and bad accelerator response. Several other shops also have tried to figure it out, but customer didn't get any positive fix. One of other shop has also changed the accelerator panel position sensor with the accelerator panel, but nothing changed. So customer called me and brought this car here to diagnose. Already I diagnosed this car and fixed the car. I will show you what are the steps I followed and how I diagnosed this issue and fix it. Stay tuned with us. As usual, after get the information from the customer, I did a pre-scan, and it was very important that I found 3 fault codes in the hybrid controller module. Okay, let's see what are the fault codes available in the hybrid controller module. So I go into the hybrid controller module in this tree. You can see this red triangle. Okay, here you can see there are 3 fault codes available in the hybrid controller module. But I think you can't see them very well. So I will just go into the hybrid controller module and will show you what are those fault codes clearly. Okay, here you can see 3 fault codes available in the engine control module. One is P2122, P2127 and P2138. Two circuit low input code and one voltage correlation code for the accelerator panel position sensors. There are two position sensors on the accelerator panel assembly. So these codes could related to the customer complaint that low power and low accelerator panel response. So let's chase these codes and I go to the accelerator panel position sensors data here in the live data stream. That's crystal clear. You can see position sensor number 2 has 0% of value. So that is impossible. Definitely we have a problem. But you can see now it has a values, some percentage going on, and time to time it comes and it gone. So definitely this is a problem. It should have a value. So we have something going on the accelerator panel position sensor data. Let's see what it is. Okay, my next test is measure the voltage in the accelerator panel position sensor signal wires, because I need to make sure that position sensors are working or not, or this problem goes to the wire harness or the engine control module. So let's see what is the voltage available on the panel position sensors. There are two position sensors, we know already. So I need to check two signal wires and see the voltages. Important thing is I'm going to measure the voltage in the pigtail side of the position sensors, so then I can make sure that position sensors are working or not. Here I put my back probe into the first signal wire. You can see there is a 1.6 volt. So when I press the accelerator panel, you can see that voltage is fluctuating, which means that position sensor is working. So let's go to the other sensor signal wire. Here you can see 0.8 volt at the beginning, and when I press the accelerator panel, you can see voltage is fluctuating up to 2-3 volts, which mean okay. So both panel position sensors are okay. Now we need to make sure that these signals get the ECM through the wiring harness. So I need to check any issue going on the wiring harness or in the engine control module. Let's go for further test. Meanwhile, you can see here still accelerator panel position sensor number 2 has 0% of value on its live data stream. So definitely that couldn't be. So let's go to the wiring harness test and make sure is there anything wrong on the wiring harness. Anyway, I was trying to find the accelerator panel position sensor signal wires on the engine control module in order to figure out this issue, but unfortunately I found nothing. Finally I realized that those signals are not going into the engine control module. So I found this wiring diagram for another hybrid model of a Toyota manufacturer. So I found that this accelerator panel position sensor signal goes to the power controller ECU, power management ECU, anywhere in this car. So I dig some information, and I found that it is under the glove box, that power management ECU. So I found it here. So I will show you what I found there. These wire colors are not matched with this specific car panel position sensor wiring harness, but it revealed much important information me to get into the right direction. Okay, once again here you can see that panel position sensor data is rolling on the scan tool, and already I have removed the glove box and found that power management ECU. You can see here with the symbol of A7 on the power management ECU. That is the one we need to check, and it is next to the body control module of this car. So you can see here I have chosen already this red and black wire separate from others. Those are the signal wires for panel position sensors signals. Red one goes to the number 1 position sensor, and black one is going to the number 2 position sensor. So watch carefully when I wiggle this black wire, what is going on the scan tool. Do you see that number 2 position sensor data graph is fluctuating here at the right side with the orange trace? When I wiggle that black wire, this data line is fluctuating. That means definitely there should be a loose connection on this wire into the power management ECU. When I push that wire connection into the power management ECU, you can see that data line is stay at a steady line. But when I wiggle that wire connection again, you can see that data line is fluctuating. Definitely this black wire has a poor or bad connection into the power management ECU. So we need to fix that connection in order to fix the customer complaint. Okay, off camera I did some work to restore that pin, and I just contract that pin. Now it has a good connection. Here you can see on the scan data that pin number 2, that means position number 2 connection has a data values, and when I push the accelerator panel, you can see that data is fluctuating here. Okay, we are done. Car is fixed, and we need to clear the fault codes and see will it be back. So I go back into the network topology mode, and I will clear the fault codes here. Okay, all the fault codes were cleared. So let's go back into the engine control module and see the data of accelerator panel position sensor. I just select 2 data bits of accelerator panel position sensors. Now you can see number 2 position sensor has data values, and when I push the accelerator panel, data is fluctuating. So let's start the car and see. So no any warning lights pop up on the dashboard. That's a good sign, and we fixed the car. Data is witness for that. Anyway, what happened when this car parked under the sun according to the customer complaint? What I believe, when car is under the sun few hours, then inside the car get very hot. Due to the high heat in the cabin, that bad pin connection probably expanding. However, we found the root cause and fixed this car. But previous other shops have missed that opportunity because of they haven't followed the data and they haven't done proper testing. So I always tell you, do not guess, do proper testing and follow the data. Always we should do a data driven diagnostic. If you don't have enough data, use multimeter or oscilloscope or any diagnostic tool, collect the data, and you must do the diagnostic depend on the data. So that is very important. So we done it here and we found the root cause. Customer have suffered this problem few months, but now it is fixed. So thank you for watching. Stay subscribed with us for more diagnostic videos.